great, and I want to acknowledge many of you are already attending Mass on a regular basis. It's great to see. I'm thinking of many of you at the top of Mass 14. So many people at this Mass, it's fantastic. You'll be surprised, or perhaps you won't be surprised, that so many people are saying, you know, come to the top Mass. The other Masses too, in Norberts that they do as well. The 11 o'clock Mass is and it makes people feel good because, oh, you see how they were today. And so, you know, people noticing. Your presence adds to that. Really does. So, well done to those of you who are doing that and bringing your children to Mass. And to encourage those of you who are still a little bit shy, don't be shy, and come along. It's also great, just a week or so ago, maybe some of you know, that the first time ever we had a Mass just to welcome new families to the parish. It was a lovely occasion. People would say to me afterwards, but maybe time in October is the best time, maybe September is the best time. But people would just say, I actually appreciate it. And how nice it was to actually welcome new families. I think it's fantastic when we hear, when we can see, when we can hear children in Mass. Some people say to me, oh, I don't come because I'm a small baby, or they like to run around, What did Jesus say about that? What did Jesus say? What did Jesus say? Let the children come to me. Don't stop. You know, when you hear children in Mass, even the ones that cry, even if they're crawling around, as long as they're safe, I don't mind. Just make sure that they're safe. That means that if they crawl, you have to call out. But you know, don't be embarrassed because children don't let that be an excuse for them to come to Mass. I would say to you, if you've got young children, bring them, and you know, let's enjoy it, let's celebrate children. It's fantastic. So many parishes these days don't do that age. I've been in parishes you hear children in Mass. They let me know that you're there at the start. And also, when you hear children in Mass, you see so many youngsters in Mass, then the church has got a future, hasn't it? It's got a future, so let's celebrate the children. So, if you are in that family, if somebody stares at you because you've got a child wants a birth or noise during Mass, you know, you have my permission to bear it up. And also, if they have a problem, you tell us to come see me and ask for that problem. Because you know where now, and we don't see children. Can't wait. That's very good. And in families, you quarrels, you upsets, that happens. In parish family too. So there's lots of fun and laughter, things like that. And there's plenty of that influence in this parish too. And I did a visit some years ago to a family, and they forgot to ask me my name. So I said, that long ago, you can cast your minds back to when you were bringing your children to church for baptism. Sure, I told you now, just to go back and to think about that. Baptism is the gateway, it's the first sacrament, it's the gateway to the life of the Christian church. Where baptism, we become members of God's family. And on the day of baptism, you made a solemn promise. You made a solemn promise to bring your children up in the practice of the faith. That's what the baptism rite says. It is your duty to bring your children up. And the priest says to parents and godparents, you clearly understand what you need to take and you say you do. So many times, I've got to know some family, some lovely family they are. Once they've got baptism, don't see them until first communion. It's just so sad. So sad. I'm not pointing the finger, I'm not moaning, groaning, that's no good for me. I'm just stating the fact. Just stating the fact. Every time you absent yourself from the church, I'll tell you truthfully, I miss you. I might remember you, certainly in the names. That's where it's hanging in his soul. Just forgive me, you're quite easy to say, all right, mate. All right, mate. That's what I say. That's the usual greeting around here. So, so I do think you should just get absent from the church. And so the children, so and also abundance of children. And for some reason the church is not talking to the young people. It's not attracting the young people. That breaks my heart as well, because we just can't get there. I can't do everything. So let's try and engage with young people, those who find mass boring, find the church boring. And I think that's true of parents too, sometimes. I think we kind of lose, we get so used to coming to mass and just going through the that's it, it's very off we go into the week, things like that. But when you think what the mass is, when you think what the Catholic Church teaches, that in the mass we truly meet Christ in the Eucharist. It's not a reenactment. It's not, Christ is truly present to us. Like the sacred host that is consecrated at the Mass becomes the body and blood of Christ. Just ask yourselves, if that is what we truly believe, that somehow, through the power of the Mass, that the bread and wine is transformed into the body and blood of Jesus, how can that be boring? How can it be? What is it that makes it boring? If I was to put an advertisement in the paper saying, this Sunday, Jesus will be present at Mass in Church of Immaculate Conception and St. Norberts. Come and meet him. You probably get a few people actually come and meet him. It's not about just out of curiosity. So yeah, you are now on the verge of presenting your children to be part of this. You are saying to us, to me, as the catechist, you're saying, I believe that my child is ready for the next step of their faith journey. And that is, you're asking us, our help, to direct, instruct, teach your children about the sacrament of reconciliation, God's love for us in the sacrament of reconciliation. And you're also asking us to prepare them so that they too can receive the real presence of Jesus in the Eucharist. Just doesn't seem, I'm sure, that I've got nephews and nieces, and to see them grow, it just seems like yesterday that we were children. Now that the children are grown. Just so magical. I want to also remind you that you were told when you had your children baptized, you were told that you are the first and you are the best teachers of your children in the faith. What they see you do, they will imitate. You will watch your children, you watch them now as coming into your seat. They've already, I guarantee it, got some of your mannerisms. You look at them and say, oh, it's just like his dad, look. It's just like his grandfather. You keep on making these comparisons, don't you? But it's because they're imitating you, they are copying you. You are the first, and you are the best teachers in the faith. And all we can do is support you and to support them in coming to the faith. So I hope that in this course of the programme, that you too may feel challenged, and that you too will be strengthened in your faith. And if you've got any issue with your faith, whatever it is, please come and talk to Sharon, or come and talk to me. You can talk to me in complete confidence. If there's an issue that you're not sure about with regards to the church that might affect your membership, come and talk. Come and talk. Let's have a chat. Maybe you yourself have found it difficult to practice the faith, go to confession. Have you ever heard the story of children being prepared for confession? These children also like trying to we'll talk about 8-year-olds now, 7, 8-year-olds, who are trying to be very young. And we've always got one chap in the class who's slight. So he's the first one to go to confession to the police. He's dreading. But he does not show it when he goes. He goes to confession. And in those days, the priest was always behind the grill, and they were perfect. So when you put your confession to the grill, I'm sure it was serious that you had here too. You have a choice, but you know, you've got it done for you. You're very anonymous. But anyway, he went in and year, I hope it's going to be a very, very good year for you and your family. I hope you'll make the most of it. I just want to say one more thing, because it's just come to my head. You can see this banner. It's a new banner that somebody donated. So this year is the Jubilee year of the church. The only happen every 25 years. And every 25 years, those who can, somehow, go to Rome and get the opportunity to visit the Holy Wars and to receive a special indulgence of the Jubilee. Well, Rome is a pretty small place to be there. It's not that big. So it's impossible for everyone to make that pilgrimage. So Pope Francis, he declared in the Holy Year, every Catholic cathedral throughout the world is a Jubilee church where people can receive those indulgences of special graces, special favours. And so we don't actually have to go to Rome. We can be sitting in a Jubilee church, and it is as if you were in Rome, exactly the same. And we get those indulgences. And then the Pope gave permission to all the bishops around the world to designate Jubilee churches in their dioceses. Try and make it even more accessible for people to receive the indulgences in this Jubilee year, every 25 years. Our bishop nominated 8 churches throughout our diocese of Nottingham, and this one is a Jubilee church. So it is even more spectacular, even better. And you can receive those indulgences that I'm talking about, and you can just about make out what's on that banner, you might want to take a photograph and read it. Because it clearly states that the bishop has nominated this church as a Jubilee church. Okay. The next one nearest to us, I think, will probably be Leicester. There's one with the Cathedral of Nottingham. They're the nearest ones. So we're very lucky that we can actually receive those indulgences. They're working on that. Who knows? This might be the only time that this church will be nominated as Jubilee Church. It's a great honour for us. So read about it. Look at that. It tells you, explains to you how you can get those indulgences. What a wonderful time to be in the church. What a wonderful time to be celebrating these sacraments with your children. Right at the very end, because they get the indulgences as well. It's open to everyone. So please do find out more and more about it. Come and celebrate. Come and celebrate. Why not put it off? It's a wonderful, marvellous opportunity that we have to do. So I hope that will help you as well. I could go on for another hour, but I'm going to resist that temptation. So I'm going to stop. Look, there, very slowly, look at that. So I'm going to stop as you go. I'm going to introduce you to Sharon. Sharon is the lead catechist. She has been
echo a little bit what Father's spoken about today. So you're very welcome here this evening, and thank you so much for coming out. As Father said, my name is Sharon Amos, and I've been the lead catechist for the First Holy Communion programme for it's probably nearly 20 years. I am a qualified teaching assistant, although not at the moment. I'm not working in schools at the moment. At St Norberts quite a while. I think it's about 4 years now since I was employed at St Norberts. So that's where my heart is, with children, teaching the faith, and very soon, myself and Manny, who sat at the back, Beatrice, who can't make it this evening, Alessia, stand up guys and come so everybody can see you. Alessia, who helped with the programme last year, and her bestie as well is helping as well. So young people want to come and help as well, which is wonderful witness for them as well, and they want to help your children on their faith journey. So like Father said, we've got 2 big groups this year, and young people as well. And we're going to help and guide you to receive the Holy Communion for the first time. This will take place next year. In your packs, you've got the dates, okay? Some of you will be making Holy Communion, children will be making Holy Communion in India. I know some of you have already let me know, but if there's a change in the course of the next 6 months and you decide that's what the option is, can you please let us know as soon as possible? Thank you. Like Father said, you'll also be preparing to celebrate the sacrament of penance as well as Holy Communion. And this will take place during Lent. So we've got a lot to prepare for in the next 6 months. This is a really important moment in the lives as members of God's family, the Church. As families and as a parish community, we want to help the children prepare in the best possible way. So over the next 6 months or so, your children are also going to reflect more and more on the life and love God gives us in Jesus. This is shown most clearly in the Eucharist, the sacrament of love. Your son or daughter will be prepared to receive their first Eucharist. And of course, this is a special celebration for all the family. It should be, but why? When your children were very young, they thought that you could love them completely. And of course, you do love them completely. But they wanted the kind of love that you could not give them, that no human being could give them. They wanted you to love them so much that you never failed them, never departed from them, were always there forever and ever. That's why they barged into your room in the middle of the night, demanding that you come and stay with them. That's why they came back to you again and again for hugs in the midst of playing. And that's why they are still sad if you're away for too long. They want to be infinitely loved.